Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Hi. It's me, John, and welcome to the Gamesline podcast. I'm sorry. I'm like still getting used to. I'm all bearded up now. I'm trying not to. It looks weird on me. But yeah, hi. It's me, John. I'm here. Hello. And we are here to talk about games. We're the Gamesline website, Gamesline podcast, Gamesline TV on Twitch. If you love video games, you should be checking us out because we love video games and we talk about them better than everybody else because we're smart.
We do.
We're genius brains. Yes, John's here to host alongside Lorelai. Lorelai, you are here as well this episode. Hello, Lorelai.
I am here. I am back. It's been a good couple of weeks. There's a lot has happened, and I'm excited to talk about video games.
It's true. Yeah, I didn't have an episode last week, but you know, we're back on it now. What's been going on with you? What's new? Do you have any updates in general for us?
Last week was fun. We did the Geek Girl Con, so that was a good time up in Seattle. I get to go to Seattle again next week because we our good friend the Chorb let me know about a Pokemon show that's taking place at the University of Washington. And Andrea was able to get in, so we're going to be doing even more Pokemon shows, which is fun and exciting. Also, getting to travel to Seattle. Seattle is a cool place. I like hanging out up there, even though it's expensive as hell and the roads are terrible if you have to drive. But no, it's good. It's good. Convention season keeps growing. I don't know why. I went to the opera last night too. That was cool. Ooh. I've never been to an opera before. Everything looks like an Octopath Traveler screen.
Is it very that operas look like Octopath, or does Octopath look like the opera?
Octopath looks like the opera. But it was cool. Yeah, my girlfriend's brother was in La Boheme, so one of the main stars of it. So we had to go support, and it was a very, very nice time. I'd never seen an opera before. It's outside of like when they do the Final Fantasy III opera scene at Distant Worlds shows.
Sure. I mean, I can't imagine when I would have the opportunity to go see an opera. That sounds like something that wouldn't happen very often, but also maybe it is happening more often than you'd expect, and it's just I'm not looking for it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But that's good. I haven't been doing too much. It's been the usual work and card games. Just trying to keep up with that kind of stuff. I don't know. I'm trying to think about like what would be interesting to talk about with regards to the card games, because you know, like I'm interested in it. I wouldn't be doing it if I wasn't interested. But you know, it's just kind of like, you know, we got another set coming out soonish for HoloLive, and there's going to be actually not a lot of stuff for Digimon for a while, which I actually like. I like when there's big, long, like
Digi breaks
between releases. Yeah, exactly, because then things can actually evolve. Things, you know, you can actually keep a single deck for a while. You don't have to worry about, you know, having to buy new stuff like a month after you just bought a box. You know, it's like, oh yeah, no, I don't have to spend money for
a while.
You know, a couple. Yeah, exactly.
No, I've always liked your card game check-ins lately because like I love when people are like into things, like even if it's something they wouldn't normally be interested in. Like your stuff with the HoloLive stuff is great because it's like, yeah, you're like not a HoloLive watcher, but hey, they made a really cool card game and you're into that, and it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I did almost have, I wouldn't call it a moment of weakness, but I did have a weird moment where I was like, should I, the deck that I'm running, the girl that's associated with it is releasing like a playmat. Should I buy that? I thought about it, and I almost did.
You're gonna
But then I
have
saw
like
how much it would
30
cost.
HoloLive playmats, and you're like, I've never actually watched HoloLive, but you know, I just
Yeah.
had to have the the crony playmat. I'm just like guessing names now.
I mean, I actually do own like two Hololive things, because other than the cards, because I have like a little puppet. You can't see it; it's being covered up by a hat, and also like a sweater. They're both Corone, just because I thought they were cute. But I still haven't really like watched full streams or whatever. But no, I play the Kiara deck, and they
Ooh,
were putting out a Kiara playmat, and it was like all like, oh, it's like she's because her thing is that she's like fast food themed, so it was like I think it was like a menu it looked like, so that was cute.
is she
But
like the mouse?
no, she's the like the bird, the phoenix, I
Oh,
guess.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry, I'm just like trying to guess from what I remember from Hollow Cure.
hmm Yeah, she's the phoenix. Um, and I mean, the reason why I play her is because I like to do like graveyard focus strategies a lot of the times, and her whole thing is like being able to get stuff out of the graveyard pretty easily. Um, like her like strongest attack just like counts up how many uh like characters you have in the graveyard, and then it adds more damage depending on that, so you're just like discarding, you're just like piling up the whole game, and then you start shuffling them back into your deck, so you don't lose them forever, which is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun time, in my
So,
opinion. But again, I was thinking about getting that playmat, and it was like, I think because of the tariffs, I would have been paying more on the tariffs than literally everything else, like taxes included. Like I would have
oh,
just been
gotta
paying
love it.
for, yeah, great, great economy,
Great. Yep.
love it,
Yep.
smart people,
It's so good. So good.
smart people running the country right now. But that just means I didn't buy it,
Yeah.
so I save money, I guess. All right. Um, but yeah, I mean that's kind of that. I'm trying to get back into the Digimon era right now because I feel really bad because the new set came out like a couple of weeks ago, like I think like a month ago now. And it's based on Hacker's Memory, and I think I talked about it on here, and I enjoyed the story of Hacker's Memory a lot, and uh, that is cool in theory because you can get like cards for all the characters and stuff, and I like the characters a lot, but um the deck based around the Hacker's Memory is a loop deck that is maybe going to get banned or something soon because it's extremely busted. Um, so we'll see. And
Yeah.
I'm a little upset about it because I just want to use that deck because I like it, not because I'm trying to be cheap. Um, but yeah, that's kind of it for card games. Um, You could do normal ass video games. You could do the electronic video game
We
time
could.
here.
I mean, we could. Yes, we could.
We could.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
mean, we
gonna.
could keep it to the theme since we're already talking about the Digimon, John.
Sure.
You've been playing the Time Stranger. Give us an update.
Yes. I circled back to Time Stranger after finishing ZA. I don't remember if I got to talk about finishing ZA last time I was
A
on.
little
I
bit.
don't. I don't remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Well, yeah.
talked
I mean,
about
I
getting to the end. We didn't talk about a ton of the end game stuff, but
gotcha. Okay. I mean, we could do. We're gonna do that again anyway. But I'm still playing Time Stranger. I'm almost done. I will say I have a maybe controversial opinion. I think Digimon Time Stranger is just okay. I think people are overblowing that game a lot. A lot. It is a perfectly decent JRPG, good combat mechanics. The the leveling mechanics are better than they were in Cyber Sleuth. It's a lot smoother. the translation's actually a translation and it's not just like them running it through Google Translate. But I think the story's kind of bad.
Oh.
Yeah. Everyone was talking about how good that, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's not like completely awful, but there's a lot of ludonarrative dissonance, I suppose, is what I would say. I know that
I
everyone
can't
rolls
believe
their
you
eyes at
used
that
those
phrase,
fucking words, you monster. How could you?
but here's the thing. Here's my problem. I don't want to go too specific because I don't want to spoil things for people who haven't played it. But the plot of that game is all about the dangers of time travel and like the corrupting nature of having a power such as that, you know. And then right before you finish the game, like I am like in the main story, I am at the last like I'm about to hit like the point of no return basically. Right when you hit that, you get called up by if you don't know Digimon lore, basically like the world of Digimon is made up of 3 servers, and this one is about the server that's like the Iliad server, which is like Greek themed, and then there's the I don't remember all the names of them, but like there's the one that's run by King Drasil, and that's the one that's like more based on like Arthurian legend kind of, and then the third one is like Japanese mythology themed. And so you basically get called up by King Drasil. Like King Drasil just calls you up, just like, yo, can you come over and let us talk to you for a sec? You show up and immediately, and King Drasil just goes, all right, you know what? You didn't finish all the side missions. And I was like, yeah, I missed like one, but okay. King Drasil goes, yeah, but because of that, we're gonna let you have the ability to go back in time. Like, like I'm not supposed, like you've been saying that I shouldn't.
Yeah.
And then they drop like 30 more side missions onto you.
Okay, that's just kind of silly, and
It's nuts. Like it, like I don't know. It doesn't like completely. It doesn't ruin the game or anything for me. Like I'm not like absolutely pissed or whatever. But I'm just like, I don't know. I think the story could have been way better. Like there's a lot of just like really weird like crap that they're just kind of pulling out of nowhere. Like, oh well, you know, it's actually this. It's actually this. And I also don't think they do a good job of really like elaborating on most of the characters, because again, it's based in like the Greek, the Iliad server. So the like heroes of that area are the Olympus 12. So they're mostly based on like Greek gods and stuff. And I do the other thing that I do appreciate is a lot of story beats are based around people getting poisoned, just like a lot of Greek myth, which I
oh
again I
hell yeah,
appreciate that.
perfection.
Exactly. But they don't really allow you to like sit with any of those characters because of how powerful they are. They don't really introduce a lot of them until the end of the game.
Yeah.
So you're stuck at the like start with just like you're kind of running in circles, like getting introduced to all these areas. And then after that, you just kind of hit like the last bit of the game, and they just kind of shove all the Olympus 12 at you all at once. And you know they're not like bad. I don't dislike them, but I'm also just like I didn't really get to know most of these characters, and it just feels a little weak. And then like most of the side missions are about the fucking Royal Knights, who are the like equivalent group on the King Drasil server, just because they're like the fan favorites because everyone loves them, because that's like because Omnimon's a Royal Knight, you know, like
Okay, yeah.
all the like yeah, like fucking Gallant Mon's a Royal Knight, you know, like all the like main characters Digimon are in the Royal Knights.
Yeah, all the cool guys.
Exactly. So it's just kind of like they want you to have all these side missions where you go hang out with them and you have like cute little missions with them. And then you do have some missions too with some of the Olympus 12, but again, like it's just so weird. I don't know. I like they could have done a lot better. Like if they replaced those side missions with just more interactions with the Olympus 12, I think I would probably like it more. Um But then the main plot is also just kind of contrived and weird too. I don't know. It's just
Makes sense.
all the last minute reveals that they did. I was just like shaking my head, like this is dumb.
I am excited. I am excited to be disappointed myself. Honestly,
It's not like the worst thing in the world. It's fine. Like it's just like I think I'm gonna write a review. I'm gonna write off my full thoughts, but again, I'm not done yet because every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be all wrapped up or something, like they give me more side missions, and I'm just okay. Relax, please. Just let me finish the fucking game.
hey, would you like some side missions to go with that though?
It's like I kind of would, but also like I want to be done.
It suffers
Um,
from the Sea of Stars delusion. Oh God.
I mean, like I would have less problems with it if those side missions weren't just shoved in at the end. Like they could have had this more spread out. But again, because so many of them are based around the fucking Royal Knights and they're Mega Digimon, they can't be spread out there because they don't let you have Mega Digimon until the end of the game. So you can't just it's this like Ouroboros problem where they're just like, well, all the cool guys are all super powerful, so we can't have you meet them until the end of the game because then if you fought them, you would get your ass beat, or if you teamed up with them, then you would just steamroll through stuff, and it just it just seems like a problem with Digimon as a franchise almost, where they're just like, we love having big cool motherfuckers, and then they're like, but we also need to have an RPG where you progress, you know? I don't know.
No, that like
I don't know.
I can get it. I can pick up what you are putting down with that.
Mhm.
I'm excited. I'm still pretty excited to dig into it for myself because it sounds like a good game with a story that kind of gets in its way.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, like the
And
way
an
that I
end
describe it
game
is,
that is insufferable.
I
A
wouldn't even
little
say
bit.
insufferable. It's just bizarre.
Okay, so it's not
Uh,
Sea of Stars level. It's just close. Does the same mistake.
I what the way that I think about it seriously is I think this is like the most like easily mainstream, like recommendable Digimon game, but it's still like just okay, you know? I don't think that this is like, oh my god, this is gonna make Digimon. I was gonna say I don't think that this is gonna make Digimon a household name again or whatever, but it seems like it kind of has for some reason. Like I'm just it's people seem to have latched onto it really heavily for some reason, and I'm not like upset about it because I would love for there to be more Digimon games. Like I would love for them to iterate on this and make even better games, because like I didn't hate Cyber Sleuth, and they iterated on a little bit of Hacker's Memory, and then they iterated on that with this, and this was a much bigger jump. But I would love to see them continue to progress in the RPG front, and then maybe hopefully make some other stuff too.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of like, y'all are freaking out about this, and I just think it's okay.
I mean, to be fair, I think the reason people are freaking out is it's the first time this team has been given a budget.
Yeah,
So
it's a nice
like
looking
it
game.
makes sense to be excited about it because it means the
Yeah,
future is bright. If they do a Hacker's Memory level follow-up, could be incredible. But
we'll see. I mean, they're doing DLC, but all the DLC that they've revealed so far is just like I don't know. I think they're just going to be like little mission packs where they add new Digimon, but then it's like they're all megas. Like it's all just going to be, all right, here's another bunch of big motherfuckers to add to my team after I've beaten the game.
yeah.
I mean, I guess if I want to do like, because they have like extra difficulties when you finish the game, like there's like Mega Plus
Uh,
difficulty, which like you, from what I've seen, you basically have to like do the equivalent of EV training for all of your Digimon, and then just have like a huge batch that you're constantly swapping through for the entire game when you're doing Mega Plus, because like even the fucking like little fodder enemies that you're running into are like fully trained, like super powerful. It's like a fucking Pokemon ROM hack. which
I mean that does sound kind of rad.
it's kind of cool. Like I respect that it exists. I don't think I'm gonna do that just because like the way that the training works is just so grindy and like
Yeah.
hard to understand. And I don't know. I mean, there's people out there that are figuring it out, but I mean, I was looking at guides just in case I did want to do it, and they were all just like, yeah, if the fastest way to do this is to do this exploit that clones Digimon, basically. Like, you can, if you digivolve into something that a DNA digivolution can also digivolve into, you basically just digivolve into that, then turn into the DNA, then undigivolve, and then go back up to that. Like, you can do it over and over, and it leaves like an extra Digimon because it's like basically splitting it from nothing.
Oh.
And so you can do that, and you can just basically make infinite Digimon, and then because you can like feed Digimon to other Digimon to raise their stats, you can just basically like clone a bunch, go out and grind a little bit, level those clone Digimon up, and then feed them to something else, and they just get a bunch of stats. So that's what people are doing. But it's like they're like, oh yeah, no, if you want to do this properly, you'd have to like clone like around 300 Digimon and then train them. Like, and I'm like,
Oh,
dog, oy oy.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Like, if you want to do it, if you want to do the run, go ahead. That's fine. But I don't know. I don't need to platinum the game, I don't think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do like everything else. I don't need that last trophy for Mega Plus because that's just too much.
Yeah. No, it like I'm excited to finally have a lot of games out of my way so I can actually still dig into it, because like the thing I like about the way you talk about it though is it's enough to be like, yeah, the things you are disappointed by are things I might end up being disappointed by, but the things you like about it are the things that I already know I'm gonna like about it. So it's
not bad. It is a good game. Like, again, I just don't think that it's this like masterpiece like people are saying. But I think a lot of the people that are like really hyping it up are just like major Digimon fans that are just like, we need to make them keep making more. And it's like,
we finally have a good one, we need it to continue.
Mm-hmm.
Or we finally have the big budget one. Not even a good one, because I fucking loved Cyber Sleuth. So
I loved Hacker's Memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, understandable. Like, I liked Cyber Sleuth because it was like actually my first time digging into a Digimon game. I had never really fully dedicated the time to it before. So I don't know. I really dug that game.
Yeah, there's good stuff about it for sure. I'm not. I beat it, and it was like 300 hours or whatever, and I didn't complain per se. But
yeah,
it could have been better. It could have been better. That's all. But we could talk about pocket monsters now instead of digital monsters if you so choose.
I would love to talk about pocket monsters. I have been I have hit credits on my second ever Pokemon game.
Wow. Second
ever time hitting credits. I fall off midway through like every time. The gameplay loop doesn't stick with me of the classic Pokemon games, but there was something about like Scarlet and Violet that worked for me. I hit credits there. And there's something about the Z-A that's been I have been greatly enjoying that game. I still poke at it every night now that I've hit credits. I haven't been like grinding away at the post game hardcore. I've just been like, hey, I'm going to go in, I'm going to do as many side quests as I can during the day, and then at night I'm going to make sure I catch every Pokemon I can in the areas. And then once night comes, I'm going to get through and I'm going to do a trainer battle, and then I'm going to turn the game off. And it's been a nice little loop there. I've really been kind of enjoying logging in for like 40 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes at most, usually. And I don't know, this might be a game I'm poking at for 45 minutes a day for the next couple of weeks. Or for the next while. It's fun. It's fun. It's such a fun game. I still haven't messed with the PvP yet. I need to do that because,
it's decent. Like, I definitely know some folks that have been getting way more into it, but I think it's just decent. But I mean, I don't know, if you want to get that Greninja and Delphox, you gotta hop on that, I guess, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah, like, what have you been doing in there? Because I know
wrapped it up too.
Yeah.
I got pretty much everything except the only thing I haven't done yet is 1,000 battles. To get the shiny charm.
Yeah.
But I figured like that DLC is coming out in like a month. And I guess that, I mean, I think I'm at like 400, 500 battles or something. So it's like, I'll just do it in the DLC, or at least I'll knock like a bunch of them off in the DLC, and then I'll probably have to just polish off a few more.
Yeah.
Like I'm going back to this game in a month. Like, fuck it. I'm not going to rush it. Like, I'll hop back in once the DLC comes out and then get the shiny charm. Then, because I'm not in any hurry.
Yeah.
I'm not like all these people online that are
interesting to me.
Yeah. And also, I'm not like all these people online. Like, I keep seeing all these videos of people who are like shiny hunting and shit. And they, they have like all their side quests still undone on the map. Like, they pull up their map and it's just like completely covered in. And I'm like, what the fuck are you people doing? Like, play the game.
Yeah.
Stop just looking for shinies. Play the video game.
Shiny hunters. Shiny hunters.
I'm kind of a shiny hunter, and I'm not like that. They're sick. It's bad.
I've legitimately been like watching friends of mine do just a metric boatload of shiny hunting, and I get it. Like y'all are y'all have your thing. I mean, it's what they stream anyway. They're constantly, hey, I'm shiny hunting and Scarlet and Violet, and now they're just running circles in the sewer for hours and hours on end.
It's fine. Like, I'm not saying don't do it at all, but just play the game too. Like, do other things. Play the video game and have fun with it in totality, and not just be like, well, I found all the sparkly motherfuckers. Now I'm done. Like,
I had one friend that was legitimately not progressing the story in any area until after they found every single shiny of everything that was available in the wild zones that they had accessible. So they were still like X ranked when they were at like 50 hours.
That's nutty. I mean, I don't know. Like, if it's something like that, I can at least appreciate the gumption, Like, I have this specific goal. But, I don't know. It's whatever.
It's funny.
I do need to go back. I am going to go back and get a shiny Skarmory, though, because I do really like steel types, and the fact that they gave Skarmory a new Mega is really cool. I'm very much into that, so... I gotta hop on that, even though its design is kind of stupid. I kind of love that too. It's just got big ass feet.
Yeah.
I've
got a couple of shinies. I think I have like 7 now. I'm not searching for them.
It's not hard to find them even without the charm.
Yeah.
I mean, because they stick around.
The delightful like sound you get. I know we talked about it in one of these podcasts, but like I so like hearing that shiny sound.
It's one of the best things they've done. Like I really hope that they keep it for Gen 10. Like, I'm really surprised they didn't put it in Scarlet and Violet, but it must have been some kind of like, it was already too far along or something. So I hope it's in Gen 10.
Same.
We'll see though, because people are fucking complaining about it. I mean, people complain about everything about Pokemon. Oh my god, I don't. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna get into.
No, look. Pokemon people are. I love Pokemon people, but y'all are freaks.
Peace and tranquility. I mean, we're gonna talk about people complaining about Nintendo properties in a moment, so we'll get into that in a bit. But I don't want to. I don't want to linger on the Pocket Monsters. Do you wish to continue to talk about games that we've been playing, or do you want to? Do you want to hit some of that news? Because there's some big news that happened.
Let's poke into that news a little bit.
Okay. We could talk about probably the biggest piece of news that happened this past week. Valve announced new hardware.
Yeah.
They pretty much, for all intents and purposes, announced a console. So they talked about three things. Yeah, three things. The Steam machine, the Steam frame, and their new Steam controller. So, for those of you that have been with us for however long we've been going, for over a decade now.
Yeah.
You will recall that we have spoken about Steam machines previously. We have spoken about the Steam machine. But back then, it was basically Valve going, we're going to kind of just have like a smallish computer concept that we're going to allow basically whoever wants to iterate on, and they're going to be called the Steam machine, and that's basically it. It's going to be running whatever, like, I don't know. It was very
system.
Vague.
Yeah.
It was a Linux thing. It was very vague. It felt like it was a concept, but it didn't seem like it's something that was really nailed down. But now, they nailed it down.
Yeah.
They have this very specific concept where it is this tiny box. Like I haven't seen it in person, but like from what I've seen, it's basically just like boom, boom. Like it's like you can carry it around. Like it's like you can put it under your arm basically to carry it around. And it's reported to be, I think they said like 6 times stronger than a Steam Deck or something like that. But I think the thing that people pointed out was that like people looked up the average on how Valve will like ask for your specs every once in a while or something. I guess they just took the average of that, like straight up. They just said,
sense.
okay, which is brilliant, that they were just doing that under the hood for a while, just to be like, all right, well, what do people expect from their PCs? Okay, this is the average. Let's hit that. So that's what they did. They're also going to have a new controller, which basically just looks like they took the two halves of the Steam Deck and put it together on a controller. So it's got like the touch pads and all that stuff. I haven't really messed with the Steam Deck, so I don't know how it feels, but everyone I know who has been like, oh, I love how the Steam Deck feels. So that's exciting. I remember trying the old Steam controller and not really liking it. So, it's good to hear that they're getting up on that. And then they announced the Steam frame, which from what I can gather is it's their new VR headset. So they're not doing the index anymore.
Yeah.
But from what I have gathered, they basically are just taking the Steam Deck and strapping it to your face. So it's got all the internals in the headset, so you don't have to like string it up to whatever. It's just a PC as a VR headset.
Yeah.
And that seems like a good idea. Like, honestly, all of this seems like great ideas. Like, it's all about the cost now, I would say. They didn't say how much anything would be specifically. They said that the Steam frame would not be more than the index, and the index is $1,000. So, that's expensive, but also like it's a whole ass computer strapped to your face, basically. So I can understand why it would be expensive. And of course, they'll iterate on it and make it cheaper over time for sure.
Yeah.
And then they said that the Steam machine. Oh,
I was gonna say it's the kind of thing that is them going, "Hey, we are going to own the VR market." Like,
Oh yeah, 100%. Um, and then they said the Steam Machine would be equivalent to an entry level PC, which that is a that is a bit skewed these days, I would say. It's kind of hard to say how much that would be. Like my hope above all hope is that it'll be like $500.
yeah,
And a lot of people are saying that it's, probably going to be more than that, but my theory is that since it is just the Steam console, I think that they will be okay with taking a big cut on the hardware sales if that just means more sales on Steam itself.
yeah,
That's what I'm predicting. Um, so I could see it being cheaper than people would expect, but again, it is also just like a teeny tiny PC.
yeah,
Like, they showed like the internals, and it's really funny because like it's like the actual like hardware itself is like it's like this big, and it's like on like one little like motherboard, and it's like this big, and then it's just strapped to like a huge ass heat sink like on top of it. So maybe I want to say like 65% of it, of the internals, is just the heat sink. And it's just this little cube, and I mean everyone's calling it the Gabe cube because it is just like a little cube. It looks like a game cube. um and the other thing too is that it has like a panel on the front that you could pop off, and they're talking about how you're going to be able to swap it with some stuff, and they haven't really elaborated on how that'll all work. But I guess one of the ones they showed off was a wood grain one, which is really funny. You could just have a wood grain panel
yeah.
on your Steam machine.
I mean, I love the way they are advertising that though, and like the fact that
Yeah,
they're releasing the like templates for it, so any artist could just go, "Hey, I'm making Steam faceplates." It's that honestly kind of rules.
it's
Like,
cute.
hey, it's it's something that are I could have a Steam faceplate while at a convention eventually or
Yeah,
whatever. I could draw some really nice art for your GameCube.
yeah. I am a little bummed because they showed some like internal thing that they had that was like, I don't know exactly what it was. It was running like it looked like oh, I don't I it was like Windows 3.0 looking stuff on the front
Yeah,
of it. It was like running some like diagnostics or something. And they were like, "Yeah, we're not releasing this. This is just for us." And I was like, "Fuck you. I want to have like cool like weird like old tech looking stuff. Like, come
yeah,
on." Hopefully they decide against it. But I don't know. We'll see. I would love to just have like, I don't know, like some stuff scrolling on it. Like having like a news feed on there would be cool. Just something, like it would just be neat to have options to do all kinds of cool stuff with this panel.
yeah.
Um, yeah, Lily's in the chat saying, "Give us the cyber deck, Gabe." Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. We need to have
I
all
mean,
kinds
that's
of.
the thing. Like, if this thing comes out at like $600 or something, $500 even, like, I have been killing for a second PC that could actually just like run my stream stuff while my main PC is used for the gaming, and I can just hook the two together to make everything work 10 times better for me.
Mhm.
Like there are a lot of different things, like something like that could be honestly huge for a lot of things. I think one of the biggest things it could do, uh if it's in the $600, $600 range, fighting game tournaments, getting to have everything on set hardware that isn't a PlayStation
Mhm.
is like genuinely like a really exciting idea, because so many of those so many fighting game tournaments have to, like, between games, it's like, oh, we have to play this one on Xbox, we have to play this one on PC or on PS5, we have to play this
Mhm.
one on specific things, so you have to get like hundreds of consoles of different types. Instead, being able to go, here's this one box. It can play everything with the same settings in the same way for everyone. It like very big for stuff like that potentially.
And it's pretty funny that they're doing this when it sounds like Microsoft is I mean, it's rumors, so it's not fully substantiated, but it's starting to sound that Microsoft is basically going to be trying the old Steam Machine thing that Valve tried 10 years ago and showed that it didn't work. So Microsoft and Valve are basically just trading places here, and Microsoft isn't going to have something like Steam to fall back on, I would say. Yep. So I still think that Microsoft is out of the market sooner rather than later, especially now. Like Valve is poised to absolutely replace them here.
Yeah.
Like it's they're probably done for in this market. It's
the way they keep talking about their next system, because it's not like the rumors have a basis in reality, because they are talking about how our next console is going to be a premium thing, and it's like, okay, so you're releasing a mid-range PC. Okay. Like, yes, that's more powerful than a console most of the time, but it's still like a mid-range PC that you're hooking to your TV. I'll just hook my mid-range PC to my TV.
I think that the people that want to do that are already doing that, and it has to be somewhat way more simple.
Yeah.
And I think that Steam Big Picture and Steam OS and all that has proven to be a far simpler thing than the stuff that Microsoft has shown off. So I think they got this, in the bag. It's a little bizarre to just kind of be like, that's it. That's all, folks. But yeah, that's kind of just how I feel right now. I mean, we'll see. I want there to be competition, I don't want it to be like, oh, Valve just comes in and clears everything and that's it forever. No, I want Sony and Nintendo to keep going. I want, I wouldn't be, for the issues that we have with Microsoft, whether moral or organizational or, all the different issues that we have, I would still prefer them to exist in a way, I would prefer them to exist in a better way, but I would like to have the competition of multiple console manufacturers, so that way there is interesting innovation. And I mean, I feel like we only really get that when there's at least 3 major ones. So if Valve replaces Microsoft in this front, then I won't be too upset.
Yeah. Because I don't want
them to get rid of Sony and Nintendo as well.
The problem with current console stuff is that they've gotten totally away from any form of actually innovating a lot. It's constantly Microsoft, your Microsoft console just gets closer and closer to a PC, until now everything is an Xbox. It's just like, hey, all of our stuff is on PC. Before they were like, hey, we're going to be doing backwards compatibility and you're going to get all these old games. And they did a little bit of that. And then as soon as PlayStation was like, oh yeah, we're just not going to do it, and it was clear they weren't going to do it, but also wasn't like a winning thing anymore, where they could go, we have backwards compatibility.
Kind of doing backwards compatibility stuff sometimes. Every once in a while, they'll just be like, oh yeah, no, here's some PS1 game just randomly ported. But okay.
And it would ever since, and it became it wasn't a selling point anymore, so they just stopped doing it. That's the Microsoft way. I don't think they've ever been a really well-run company. They just do what is they see the internet calling for. It's I hate to say it's the Donald Trump of consoles, but it's literally like somebody just looks at their Twitter feed and makes their decisions based on that, and they follow the dumbest people.
I think it's some of that, but it's just like it's the fact that Microsoft is the company that it is right now. They're having to they're the higher ups are so invested in AI, and there was a report semi recently that the higher ups were expecting the games side of things to make a 30% profit, which is for those of you who don't know, insane and not something that should really be expected of a business, except for maybe the most extremely profitable times, and even then you're kind of cutting it. And that's why they had to shut down all those, like all that stuff recently, was because it was just like, yeah, we had to hit 30% profit because we basically just needed to be spending like no money and then make money too. And it's just like, you just can't do that. So yeah, it's a mess. It's they're being given completely unreasonable expectations, and they're being involved with a lot of bullshit. And I don't know, like it's one of those things where like I don't want to say like, oh, Phil Spencer is, like I don't feel bad for Phil Spencer, but it's also just like I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. I wouldn't want to be doing what that C-suite has to be doing to answer to fucking Microsoft right now. I would be like, dog, you people are fucking insane. This also isn't working the way that it should. Like, I don't know. I mean, I would wish that he would push back on it more. I don't know. It just seems like a mess.
Yeah.
It just it's a fucking mess, dude.
Yep. It's like it's a poorly run company. It's not all their fault, but it's also still their fault. Like,
they're part of
you
it.
have like the corporate overlords going, hey, here's your target number. It's the same way fucking like every company these days is like, no, we have to hit our profit margins. Let's lay off 140,000 people and we'll hire half of them back a month from now, or even half the time. It's just like, we'll replace them with AI.
You won't.
No. God.
All right. Well, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and I'm interested to see what's up with the Valve hardware. And also a bunch of people are hinting at Half-Life 3 again. So maybe it's finally time. I mean, if I was going to launch Half-Life 3, it would be when we're launching our home console. So
Fair.
I guess, yeah, like genuinely now would be the time. But I don't know. I'm not gonna put any credence behind it until there is an actual, like, I was gonna say until there's a trailer, but even then, like I'm not gonna believe it until that game is out. That game needs to be released and fully playable before I say, okay, Half-Life 3 is real. Like I'm not gonna believe it until it is just done and out in the world. But
Even after its release, I won't believe it was released.
Yeah, at this point. Let's see here. We could talk about the film for a moment.
Ooh.
The big announcements from Nintendo are film related. First off, they had a Nintendo Direct about the Mario Galaxy movie, and they revealed who is playing Princess Rosalina as well as Bowser Jr. Princess Rosalina is a pretty simple but also a good pick, I would say. She's going to be played by Brie Larson, who you may know from Captain Marvel. She's apparently a huge Nintendo fan. Like, someone dug up an old article that said that like her boyfriend like disrespected Mario Galaxy and she kicked him out. Like, so this, I mean, I remember seeing interviews where she was like saying that she really wanted to play Samus, which would have made sense, but this seems like probably her second pick, and she's been like on social media like super hyped about it. So like good for her, like they put out a clip of Rosalina talking, and she sounds basically like how I would imagine Rosalina sounds. So seems like perfectly good casting to me.
It looks like a fun movie.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate the first one, so I'm sure this one will be fine.
I enjoyed the hell out of the first one. The first one is a fun movie.
It's a cute kids movie. Like I wasn't like crazy about it, but I had a good time watching it. It was fine.
It's an Illumination movie. That's what they do.
Yeah,
they just do fun kids movies.
Yeah.
That an adult could sit through and not have a miserable time. As much as everyone shits on the Minions, and the Minions are fucking annoying, there's a reason those movies are incredibly popular.
They're fun. But then the insane one is Bowser Jr. is being played by Benny Safdie, who you may know as the director of Uncut Gems.
That's the way you're gonna put it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else he's in. I just know that he's in that he directed Uncut. Well, him and his
gems
brother
are totally uncut.
I guess I mean he also directed The Smashing Machine this year. That was that MMA movie starring Dwayne Johnson. He's I guess he was also in he was in Happy Gilmore 2. I'm looking on Wikipedia right now.
Oh wow.
He was in Licorice Pizza as well. Okay.
I mean, you're definitely not going to sell me by saying he was in Happy Gilmore 2.
I know. But I don't know. It's a strange choice. Like he's not like doing like an annoying Bowser Jr. voice. He's just doing a normal voice. So I don't know. That's a weird pull, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like god awful. And yeah, the trailer, the clip that they showed with Bowser interacting with Mario and Luigi, it was funny. Like I know a lot of people are like turning on Jack Black recently, and I thought it was fine. I thought it was cute. Like I think it's gonna be a perfectly fine movie. I get it if you're not gonna go see like whatever, it's fine. Like Super Mario, his second movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's out soon. It's April 3rd next year. So
I mean,
not too long.
Like I know I'm gonna go end up seeing it because I got
might.
It's a fun time at the theater, and Tuesdays are half price.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go see a matinee for like $4 here.
Yeah, sure. Why the hell not? Just get out of the house. The one that I probably won't go see, but I'm again not gonna judge anyone on, is the Zelda movie that they're doing, the live action Zelda. There was not any official announcements here, but I guess some people like went and found where they're shooting it and took some video and put it on Instagram. And they have some footage of Zelda and Link. Zelda, which I think they announced this already. Zelda's being played by English actor Bo Bragason, and Link is being played by Evan Ainsworth. And the interesting thing is that Link is wearing the green tunic, what you would expect Link to be wearing. Zelda's wearing her Breath of the Wild outfit, so I don't know exactly what they're doing per se. There is also some footage of another character who's being played by I'm trying to find. I don't see it on this particular article that I'm looking at.
Sure looks
but it's
like
one of the
an
characters
Impa.
from. Yeah, it seems like Impa, and she's being played by one of the actors from Secession. Again, I don't know too much about Secession and all that, but yeah, it just seems like a kind of a mashup of a lot of the Zelda timeline stuff. Like I don't know what they're doing exactly. I do think that like Breath of the Wild and all that, like that's the big new hotness. But I
Yeah.
think Ocarina of Time would have been a real easy, real smooth story for them to just put to film. Like Ocarina of
Yeah.
Time would have been easy as hell, and then they could have even just had like could have had a built-in sequel with Majora's Mask. Just boom.
I want to see a live action version of that fucked up moon.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what they're doing, but I mean,
Just
I'm not a Zelda guy, so
here's who would play the moon in a Majora's Mask movie? Who would be the
I mean, I don't think
face
anyone will play it.
crashing down? No, it'd just be like Jeff Goldblum's head coming down.
Maybe. I mean, I'm just imagining they would just like map the original face, like I mean, updated obviously, but I think they would just have like that face and just because that's so iconic. Um, I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't really appeal to me, and I'm still kind of confused why they're doing this live action because it really just does feel like they like it would make the most sense for them to do a universe and lead up to like a Smash Bros thing, and it's just going to be weird if they're just like, well, okay, now Link is live action, but maybe he's not for this. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
Just Smash Brothers is just full on Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Like that'd be kind of cool, but they wouldn't do it right. I don't trust them to do something like that actually interestingly. That's what I'll say. I don't trust them to do that actually cool. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe Zelda will just be its own thing, and then they'll just be like, well, Mario's going to team up with Kirby and Fox and the Pikmin, and that's it.
The Pikmin.
I don't know. Because, I don't know, they're doing their weird Pikmin push now, right? Like,
Yeah.
they did that update for Pikmin 4, and they did that weird-ass trailer that they released that's still, like, one of the weirdest things they've done in a long time.
Olimar shows up and is just like, it's me, the Pikmin guy.
Hey, it's me, Olimar. How's it going? And everyone's freaking the fuck out, dude. Oh my god.
I mean, it's Olimar.
I mean, I would freak out. Don't get me wrong. I would be like, dude, he's got to collect all 30 ship parts. I would be screaming oh my god. If like they would have Louis as like the post credits stinger, like he'd be like, "Oh, I'm so full from eating all these pick carrots," and he would like turn around in the chair and you'd see it was Louis, and we'd be like, "Ah, it's Louis."
Oh,
like, oh, who
honestly,
else is out there eating all the pick carrots but Louis? We know him from the games.
It's Louis.
That bitch ass motherfucker. We hate him. Get him. No, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. I don't get it. I don't get what they're trying to do overall. I think they're just kind of trying to be like, let's just make a bunch of movies, make a theme park. Yay! Whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. No, I mean that makes sense. Like, I mean, I don't need another shared universe. I'm sorry. Like,
I don't either.
We've got too many shared universes.
Listen, I don't either. I just want so badly. I need so badly for mainstream like websites and stuff to have to report on an actor being cast as Master Hand. Like that's what I want. I just want yeah, here's like Daniel Craig as Master Hand. Like
Daniel
I need them
Craig
to just, like
is.
I'm just pulling that out of my ass, but like or like who is gunning for the much anticipated role of Crazy Hand, like I need to know. So that's what I want. That's all I care about. I want the Smash Bros movie to exist just because Smash Bros is such a weird fucking thing that I just want to hear them talk about it in existing. That's really it for me.
That
And
just
I
sounds
mean,
fun.
also, yeah, and I mean, like, also, if they're going to be going out to, I also want them to be like, hey, who's playing fucking Captain Olimar? Who's playing King DDD? You know, like I need these stupid ass concepts because, you know, we're already living in a world. It has already been normalized that Chris Pratt is Mario. You know, like we just have to. We accepted that. We accepted that as a society.
It's him, Mario.
I didn't like it. I still don't like it, but it's reality, and we have to accept it. You know,
like it sucks, but
it's real.
Yeah. The reality is that, you know, the Chris Pratt is going to be cast in everything still.
Charlie Day, though, he's still a really good Luigi. I'm going to give him that.
He is.
He's solid casting for Luigi. I would say it's like 50-50 on the casting. Maybe a little more good casting than bad, because, like...
It's literally just Chris Pratt that I'm like, okay, why?
Seth Rogen Donkey Kong is also really weird. I don't really like that either. It's like, fair. I like Luigi. I think Anna Taylor-Smith is fine as Peach.
Anna Taylor-Joy.
Brie Larson's Joy. Oh, you're right. Anna Taylor-Joy is good as Peach. She's fine. Brie Larson's good for Rosalina. I don't get the Safdie as Bowser Jr. You know, like I like Jack Black is actually fun as Bowser. Yeah. I don't hate him. He's fine. He's way better than he is in the fucking Minecraft movie. I'll give you that much.
Are you insulting the greatness that is the Minecraft movie?
Yes.
That I still haven't seen and have no intention of seeing?
I watched the fucking unfinished version that leaked out, and
okay, I might watch that. That has appeal to me because I love watching. It's like when they released that first trailer for the Mummy movie that he did, and they didn't have the audio finished.
It's like 90%. It's like 95% done. There's like 3 scenes that are like untextured. It's really funny. There's like 2 in the beginning, and then there's 1 like right at the end. That's really funny. But the rest of it is just the movie. It's I don't know. But yeah, it sucks ass. I mean, I'll be honest. I still believe that they leaked that on purpose, because I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because I mean that
they needed to build up the hype for.
Yeah. I mean, you know, all those people started going to see the movie because of the memes that people learned about because the movie leaked.
Fair.
So, yeah, you know, like we wouldn't have gotten all the people doing chicken jockey disasters if it didn't leak like that. So, I still think it's very, very funny that, you know, they had the movie out, people were doing all this insane shit, and then they went, okay, we're gonna have an official version of the movie where it's like, it's okay to yell over it, we're gonna give you the cues to yell with the memes, and then nobody saw that version. It's like I think it's like straight up like lost media, quote unquote, because like nobody actually went and saw it, and I don't think they've like released it as like a special feature or whatever. So it's just like, yeah, like like a few people went and saw it. Like I remember seeing like a video of like someone in an empty theater, like you know, with their phone like recording the chicken jockey part.
Yeah, and I have like zero urge to ever see a movie that is like that. It's like, I would have loved to have seen K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters, but the fact that the only way they put it in there is a fucking sing-along, I'm sorry. I would rather hear the people singing in the movie than the fucking 7-year-old next to me. As adorable as that is, I don't want to hear you sing.
No. I mean, like it's literally just like the only times that you should be doing those things are when it's like a specific cult movie that everyone has already seen a million times. Like it's literally just like The Room or Rocky Horror or something is when you should be doing stuff like that. Like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing it while the movie is new. Absolutely not. But anyway, gaming. Let's see what else is going on games wise. Lorelai, do you want to talk to us about his Dispatch wrapped up? How you feeling about Dispatch?
Wrapped up. I got 2 weeks to catch up. I had 2 weeks of stuff to catch up on because I wasn't able to talk about it last week. And like,
Mhm.
legitimately, the saddest part about going to a convention was not being able to talk about it because those two chapters, 5 and 6, were so fucking good. They were a delight. They took a character I hated and made me fucking love his gay ass, and it's so just
That's good.
it's so delightful, and all he had to do was sing a cover of a song calling a guy a bitch. It's it's wonderful. Like the
Yeah,
the
works.
those two episodes were fantastic, but I came away from it like, okay, where are the next two episodes going to go? Where is the finale going to go? And will they be able to
Mhm.
stick the landing? And I am happy to say they stuck the landing. This is probably my favorite piece of superhero media that isn't the Superman movie in years.
That's
Uh,
good.
it is extremely solid, extremely fun. Uh, from start to finish, the writing is just great. Uh, I do wish like there was more variation on the ending sometimes. Like there are some big decisions that like affect like all the stuff after, but all it does is like swap between like a couple of different characters. Like there's, oh hey, you lose someone and you add someone, and in both cases you only get to pick from two. So in the end, it doesn't lead to as much variation as possible, but also like the way the like I played through a couple more times after because I wanted to see different endings and stuff. And
Mhm.
that's the area where it does get a little bit different, but there are still only like three ways it can end,
Mhm.
essentially. Uh, but I really there's a genuine joy and earnestness to Dispatch that yeah, it's definitely like in my top. Like I am so glad I played through it. I am glad these guys are making the chapter by the episodic content again. I I'm glad I didn't binge it. Normally with these I
Mhm.
like to binge it, but this time around I enjoyed the fact that I was excited to talk about it with people every week. Honestly,
Yeah,
I
it
wish
helped
they
out
had
a
only
lot, like having that conversation going.
yeah, I honestly wish they had only released one episode a week and we had 8 weeks of this.
Yeah,
Because
probably would have
I
been
was
smarter,
delighted.
honestly.
Up like
Mhm.
45-minute episode every week. Yeah, I think you release the first two together and then you release all the others week by week, and I think it would have been so good. Uh
Mhm.
cuz like the first two only take about 45 minutes total to get through.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, all of the other episodes take about 30 to 45 minutes. Uh and it's a great length. The writing is fantastic. I've said that enough. The
Mhm.
performances are fucking great. Like that's one of the things that shocked me is just like, yeah, here's oh great, fucking moist critical, great. He's all over. He's really good.
Yeah, he seems fine in it. Yeah.
Like Jacksepticeye already has voice acting experience and it shows. He's really good.
Mhm.
Like everyone in here is really really good at what they do. I was
Mhm.
delighted all the way through. I mean, I'm glad I went back through for a second playthrough with the other characters on my team,
Mhm.
making the different choices in that front.
Mhm.
Uh, because those characters also fantastic characters, and like the ability to like how you play your main characters, how the ending affects. Like if you are a kind of a dick, uh, all of your characters are come out of it kind of dicks. if you are playing the encouraging superhero, like that's what happens. Like it's really, really that, like, they nailed it for me, and it's been so nice to go through, and I'm excited for more people to play, more people to talk about it with. I'm very, like, I'm glad we got this because it's the kind of game I've been missing. And
for sure. I definitely missed that Telltale era, so it's nice that it's back.
And I also really like the fact that your performance in the mini games and the like quick time events doesn't actually like hit the story scenes. You could fail every mission until the end where you have to succeed, but it's like there's an interesting thing to it where especially the QTEs, they just change what animation frames get cut in for things. So like, oh, I missed out on that one, so I get punched in the face, and oh, I have a bruise in that spot for like the rest of the next episode. Whereas if I succeed on it, I don't. Or just like, oh, I fucked up my thing, so somebody else comes in and does a thing, and it's really interesting. Like I have a feeling I'm going to be going back to it just to see how all the different animation work they did, which is phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. The last stuff that I got up to, unfortunately, it's time to check in with the gotcha games.
Oh.
Because Umamusume had a big update.
Unity Cup, baby!
Not just the Unity Cup, which I think we were kind of expecting. So I guess to explain, I'll try to explain this as normally as possible. Basically, so the game's been out in Japan for like 4 or 5 years now or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time. And so people were waiting for some of those like quality of life improvements, like it's just the kind of stuff where it's like, oh, so you don't have to mash through some menus, like just making the game a bit smoother. But everyone was kind of like, oh, it's going to be like doled out over time probably. It seems like they just gave us all of them, at least most of them. So the game just runs way better now. It just plays far faster. You can kind of skip over a lot of the more tedious aspects of it. And then they also added, the Unity Cup, which is a new version of the story mode where alongside your character's main story, they're also participating in like a group tournament at the same time, like a team tournament. And interacting with that gives you even more stats. So they basically just released the better version of the career mode. Like they just went, okay, here's career mode, but you get better stats. And that's kind of it. They basically just said, okay, let's just make this game way better. And then they did. And it's fun and it's good. And I still enjoy playing Uma every day. Like it's a basic ass game that is, a gotcha game that has all the aspects of that good and bad.
Like I've cut down a lot. I just do like one career a day instead of 3 like I was for a long time, but like it's nice. I get in, I get out in like a half hour and enjoy myself a little.
That's it.
And when I unlock a new character, I go, "Oh, I want to watch a bunch of their story stuff, see what their personality is like." So I'll take a longer day for that one and stuff like that. But
and the writing is still consistently good. So, yeah. Haven't spent a red cent on it, and I continue to plan on not doing that.
Same.
I'm not going to do that. I am saving up my carrots for Christmas Oguri Cap, though, because I want Christmas Oguri Cap, but that's it. I'm not going to spend any money on it. I'm just going to save up for her.
Yeah.
it's just real. It's very funny though because they add in the Unity Cup they also put you against like a rival team, and they kind of do like a we have to win the talent show to or else they're gonna shut us down story basically, except it's like a mean lady comes in to be the administrator, and she's like, we're gonna make it so everything about Tracing Academy is extremely regulated, so all you girls aren't gonna be able to fuck around anymore. We're gonna make you have a curriculum. And everyone's just like, oh, no, what? Oh. And so
Schooling.
you have to,
No!
yeah, it like she basically just shows up and says this is going to become a normal school, and then everyone's like, no, if you do that we're all going to die. So that's what you're doing, is you're fighting against that. But she's also like really chill otherwise. Like you can hang out with her outside of class, like the quote unquote evil new administrator. She's just kind of like hanging out. You can be friends with her. It's
Oh
fine.
yeah, one of my I just used her support card today for the first time and did all the hangouts with her. It was like, I like those. It's like, oh, I don't have to rest. I get stats and like 40 health
Mhm.
back. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
exactly.
Oh, I got another A plus. I still need to get an S, but
I haven't gotten that yet. Yeah. Um,
I got
but
very close. I was like 50 points away. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
yeah. I mean, once you actually finish the story, they explain like why she's like that, quote unquote, and I mean, you feel for her, and it becomes really apparent. Like she's just wound up. Like the lady's just wound up, and at the end of it, she loosens up, and that's it. That's pretty much it. It's just like, okay, yeah, that's it. Like it's not anything like super major. Like it's just like, sure, whatever. We're all friends here. It's fine, which I
Yeah.
respect. Um, yeah, I enjoy the new Uma stuff. I am glad that they added all that stuff to make it an easier experience for
Yeah.
sure. I'm
Oh
I'm,
yeah,
I'm happy
that
about
that's
that.
been nice. I usually just I do solo, like I do my uh 5 PvPs first to try to get
Mhm.
a couple of shop openings, and then I just automate the rest.
Yeah,
Because I
I'm
still like to get those shop openings so I can get a couple of character tokens, because I've got most of mine are a bunch of mine are 4-star now, so it's like, yay.
I've been told that you should like I read like a couple of posts that basically said like you shouldn't really worry about that. They like I read some posts that were just like all you should be doing is going into the shop, buying a clock, and then closing it. Because I guess a future update, I don't know exactly what it is, but like it's just like a future an update in the future, like like using clocks is way more necessary for like really big training boosts. And so I have like 500 clocks. I have so many fucking clocks.
I've got, yeah,
Um,
I buy my 2 of those and a clock every time, and it's like,
yeah, I mean, sure. Like, I am looking for like one more original Oguri Cap star, because yeah, I'm like, I think I have her at 3 stars, and then I also have like 199 of 200 of the stars that you need to like raise her up to the next star. So I'm literally just like, just got to give me one. I need one more, and then I can make her a 4 star. Like
yeah,
just give me the fucking star, or whatever it is. Like I don't remember exactly what it is, but you know what I mean. Like I just want
yeah.
to. I need one more to upgrade her to the next level. Um, but yeah, it's still, I'm still having a good time with it. It's fine.
It's a good game. It's a good mobile
Yeah.
game. It's
It's a good time. It's a good thing to just kind of hop on and run through while you're like,
yeah.
I don't know, at
Like
the store or
like the
whatever.
only time in the last like 3 weeks where I've actually done all 3 of mine is while I'm editing the podcast, cuz it's, I'm
Which
sitting
show?
here with headphones on, listening through, and I'm just like, okay, I got to be aware of my computer, but also, hey, it's a good time to
What's
get
Goldship doing?
menial tasks done.
Yeah. What's Super Creek up to?
What's Super
Oh,
Creek
that?
up to?
Okay.
Yeah, just goo goo babies, yo.
Maybe I shouldn't be talking to her while I'm at work, but you know what? It's fine.
Sitting at work going, no, excuse me, I'll be to the meeting in a minute. I'm playing Goo Goo Babies.
Listen, my life is in danger right now. I need you to back away. You don't want to get involved with what's going on right now. Okay,
yeah.
You need to leave.
Sorry,
right,
I'll be to the meeting in 5. Gold Ship just kicked me in the face.
Yeah, can you just can you call an ambulance right now? Yeah, it's Tachyon again. Yeah, okay. But what is the last thing that you got up to? What's your final game here on the list?
So I finished Dragon Quest 1 HD2D Remaster, which was a fantastic thing. It gave me an ending that led into 2 and gave us a little backstory. And then I started 2, and wow, this game's I think this is what I see now why they released this last. Because Dragon Quest 2 was a nothing game, and now it has like an absolutely engrossing story. Really good voice acting, really good map design, and they apparently put an entire second game in that I still have yet to hit.
All right.
I'm very excited because like I want to hit this underwater world that they added and shit like that. It's really if you're gonna do a remake of an old classic game, this is how you do it. I am like absolutely hooked. Like I'm sitting down. I'm really enjoying myself. The adding a 4th character makes it a much better game. It's nice having like women exist and be characters. Just a fantastic game. I am. Yeah. This is a good fucking year for JRPGs. Holy shit.
It is.
If you like JRPGs, this is your year. This is my year. This year was made for me. Cause they keep doing shit like this. And it's nice to be excited about something in the midst of Square Enix fumbling the bag in every way you possibly could over and over again. Hey, let's fire everyone and replace it with AI, but also we're still going to release this really good thing right before we announce that, so you can't fucking decide to boycott us before you release a really good game.
Yeah.
But like the thing that pisses me off most about that is this is the kind of stuff that they are like looking to QA with AI, their translation teams, which their QA on their localizations is why so many games have really good localizations. And like this is a really good localization, and I'm gonna be sad we aren't gonna get shit like this anymore.
Yeah,
because goddamn, it's a good fucking game.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I think I've said recently, that when Square Enix starts talking about some Web3 thing, that means that it's on its way out.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
God, yeah, it's on its way out, and they're going to get into it, and they aren't going to be able to shut it down because they can't, because you sold NFTs and they need to be accessible because of laws in other countries.
Yeah.
Delightful.
Well, we'll see how it goes. All right, All right. Some more news here. We got okay, there was a PlayStation State of Play which was focused on Japan. Trying to see if there was anything like really major and specific.
Dynasty
Is there
Warriors
anything?
fucking Origins is letting me choose which of the dude or lady I play as, so I don't have to be the dude anymore. They are literally doing exactly what I hoped they did. That DLC looks fucking amazing. Dynasty Warriors Origins are fucking rules, and you should play it. Oh, anyway,
Mhm.
that was what excited me.
Okay.
Everything else in there was kind of like, eh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I guess Disgaea is making a Dynasty Warriors style action RPG that looks like, dog shit, but I'm probably going to play it because it looks like might be a Muso game. And you know me?
Sure. Okay. This is that Kyoran Makaizum game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Um. Yeah. Nothing really crazy. Like they had like DLC for Night Rain.
Okay, that looked pretty cool.
Elden Ring. Um. Oh, hang on. Don't forget Damon and Baby 2026, early
Oh, yeah.
2026. Don't fucking forget. Okay. Okay.
Oh, they showed us them Tokon fighters that they already showed us.
That's true. They're doing like another beta, and Spider-Man and Ghost Rider are going to be in it. Sure.
But they were in the last beta.
No, they weren't. I guess they were.
Ghost Rider sure as shit was.
He was in the trailer. I don't think he was in because they're.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't play it, so I couldn't tell you with 100% certainty. But that's what people were saying. They were like, "Oh, they're gonna have Ghost Rider and Spider-Man in the new beta."
Oh, okay.
But they announced a monitor, a 140p screen that has
Yeah.
a hook to charge your DualSense. But the funniest thing that they announced was that they announced that there's going to be a cheaper PS5 digital version that is region locked. So it's currently going for $475 US or 72,980 yen over there. But now they are releasing this region locked version, which is 55,000 yen or the equivalent of 355 US dollars. Which is still more expensive than it originally cost when it came out. Because when the PS5 digital originally launched, it was 39,980 yen or about 260 USD. So the economy.
The economy.
The economy.
The economy.
GTA 6 got delayed again. Yeah. It's set for November 19th, 2026.
Woo!
I mean, yeah, I have no opinion. I'm not going to play it.
Yeah,
it's just kind of funny that they keep delaying it again.
I legitimately do not give a shit about Rockstar games. I'm sorry.
Even if they did, like, even if they were perfectly moral, like all this stuff that's going on right now with them firing all their unionizers, unionizers. That's union organizers, organizers.
It's me, one of the unionizers.
Even if they didn't do that, I wouldn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So,
like, fuck that company, honestly. Yeah. And fuck them even more now.
Yeah, but at the very least, it's just, it is to say also that, like, them firing those people didn't mean that.
No, I got you.
Yeah, like them firing those folks was not the reason why they had to do this delay. They did this delay and they also did that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, there's a chance that they might have to do another delay in the future because of them firing these people, which would be
because it was like a lot of senior employees. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's a mess. Ubisoft announced that they have postponed their earnings call and they're not allowing trading of their stock right now due to something. They did not say what it would be. They just said, we know this will raise questions, and then didn't do anything else. And everyone is guessing that, yeah, they're finally getting purchased in some way.
Great. Great.
So that means all the big third parties are probably going to be bought out.
Welcome to Saudi
that's
Soft.
I saw some rumors that it's going to probably be Tencent, which is maybe less bad than the other folks, but I mean, I don't know. It's not like I give a shit. It's not like Ubisoft's putting out amazing stuff that like I mean, there's some stuff, but
like
on the whole, Ubisoft is the weakest, I would say, of the like big three third parties, I guess.
Yeah.
But also,
well, what are the other two big three? Like,
it would be EA and Activision.
Activision isn't a third party.
It was.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be anymore.
Yeah.
There's not going to be.
There aren't any. That's right. If you North American
Activision
big
got bought by Microsoft, EA is bought by this like big conglomerate, and now because Tencent owns 25% of Ubisoft apparently, or 25% of their subsidiary that they launched recently. That was their like big single player thing. So yeah, that's probably why everyone's thinking it's Tencent, and that's probably why it will be Tencent because they're already putting money into it. So yeah, I don't know.
Nutty.
The industry, folks.
Gotta love video games.
And to wrap this up, this is like kind of news, but also it's just me being like, come on. Previews were released for Metroid Prime 4. That is coming out pretty recent or pretty soon. It's like December, I think, right?
Yeah.
And all the previews were basically just going, it's Metroid Prime. It plays really good. It's really beautiful. It's got all the scanning that you could possibly want. But also they added like a sidekick guy. And
look, every game needs a tingle.
No. They did release a trailer around the same time that describes that you're not just stuck with this dude for the whole game, but it is, I guess you're going to be accompanied by like Galactic Federation soldiers here and there. And the first guy they decided to show was a dude named Miles McKenzie, who I described and a few other people described. I'm not going to take all the credit, but he's Lester the Unlikely. He is just a nerd-ass dweeb guy who is going to cower behind cover when you get into fights. And I'm just going to read some of the stuff that he says here. Samus, there's something interesting over there. Are you sure we don't need to use that? Like he's like pointing things out to you in the background.
Favorite.
It's like, hey Samus, that's a save room. You should go check that out. And he's going like, things are about to get real nerdy up in here. And it's like, okay. We don't need this.
Wow, that's delightful.
And so my response is, that looks really bad, but the rest of the game does look really cool. And I mean, if something like that is a deal breaker for you, I'm not going to say that it is, that's unreasonable.
See, the true deal breaker for me is that I didn't like Metroid Prime.
I really like Metroid Prime 1. I need to play the other two, but I really like the first one. Basically, my feeling is just I need to see the full game to really understand what they're trying to do here and what the whole package is. Like, I don't like this guy. I don't like this idea of having like partners and stuff. I agree that Metroid is best when you're like in a lonely environment that you're exploring and slowly opening up.
As long as I am not being told that I cannot use abilities I have until my general tells me I can, we're okay.
Right. Yeah, I don't think they're doing that.
As long as they don't other us again, ever again.
But I think this is like maybe like one or two rungs under that. But basically, like, the thing that I'm frustrated with is that it feels like the internet is happening in its way where there's people are either going, oh, this is, oh, I like it, and so this game is going to be amazing, and if you're talking shit, then go fuck yourself. And then there's people being like, well, because this is in it, this game is going to be complete and utter garbage, and if you like it, you're a knuckle dragging moron.
Oh yeah,
And so
the internet.
yeah, it's like none of you have played this, and the people that have played it have been like, oh, this is good except for this bit. And again, like I said, if they like, I don't want this. I don't want that in Metroid, you know. Maverick is saying in the chat, like, yeah, like that is kind of the direction they were going with Prime 3. Like they did have other characters, but it's more that it's like a handholdy character more than anything. It's the fact that they're like feeling like they have to have this guy like or these characters go around and point stuff out to you when that's kind of the antithesis of what Metroid is.
Yeah.
But we'll see how it goes when it comes out. I will probably purchase it. I want to find out what's going on with it in full. But yeah, it's just people are very bad at reacting to things in a normal way online.
They are.
I was seeing people being like, game journalists are trying to take down Metroid. They're talking about this because they want Metroid to fail. And this and I'm sitting there like, you motherfuckers, like, you're literally like all the people that were saying that would be calling this guy soy, like I mean, cause he is. No. But no, I mean, it's just like it's just people are stupid. People are just stupid. I don't know what else how else to describe it. It's fucking frustrating. And we just gotta be normal. You have to be as normal as you possibly can, basically. That's it. That's all we can do.
There's the internet is just full of disingenuous bullshit when it comes to everything. Like it's like there's no room to have nuanced discussion anymore, and it fucking
it's all
sucks.
Rage bait.
It's literally like the current expansion of 14 has been pissing me off because it's like you can't express criticism of it because there are so many like chuds that are doing it that if you criticize it, you get lumped in with them. But also, if you like it, you're getting attacked by everyone else for you just like it because you're woke soy, kind of and it's so insufferable. There's no room to have an actual discussion about go like, oh yeah, I could see your complaints. I totally get them. I don't necessarily agree. I really liked it, but you just everything is a screaming, angry monkey slamming on a keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how the game shakes out, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you would like to discuss before we wrap this up by moving on to questions and then actually wrapping it up?
I think we're good. I think it's question time.
If you want to send in a question, there's a few ways to do it. You can go to our Discord server, where there is a thread called Asks for the Podcast that you could send stuff there. You can send it to our email address, which is podcast@gamesline.net, which I actually haven't checked yet. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in there. Or if you follow us on Blue Sky, you can even just reply to us on Blue Sky.
We got one there from Chillo.
We'll look at that. Oh, we did.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to, I'll just read that now. Yeah, Cello Buster asks, who is your favorite annoying companion who follows you around giving you unsolicited advice? Yeah, that rolls right off what we were talking about. Yeah, do you have one of those characters that you actually enjoy?
That I actually enjoy?
Yeah.
I think I actually do.
Okay.
I'm oh my god, my brain isn't working on freaking god, Okami.
Oh, Ishin, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Yeah,
I
that's a good one.
genuinely, yeah, there is one that genuinely like I enjoyed. Or
Hmm.
also anytime you're running around with anyone in Game of the Generation Neo 2, they're tutorializing a lot of times and also they kick ass.
Hmm.
But no, like you
Uh.
should like I've been
Mhm.
watching Andrea's been playing through Okami lately and I've been reminded like, oh, this is delightful. It's a little
Mhm.
delightful guy. Just a little bud.
Mhm. Mhm. Uh, I saw it was on Blue Sky because people are talking about this. Max Krieger on Blue Sky was talking about this, and I agree. 343 Guilty Spark is a really good one because it's very annoying, and you want to just like shoot him or something. You just want him to go away, but because he's such a piece of shit and because he pulls what he pulls, it makes it more fun that he's just like scurrying away and you're not able to get rid of him. Like they do a good job by sort of using that trope to its advantage in a way where it makes you react in a specific way. So that is
Yeah.
smart. I think, yeah, Guilty Spark's a good way of doing that. Let's see here. We got a question from Maverick. Hello, Maverick. Who says, I've been watching Solon play through MGS5 and was curious if there are any game narratives with a villain origin or descent into darkness that you've really enjoyed.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Suikoden 3 is the best written Suikoden game and has exactly that. Uh you there are a whole lot of things about the villains from that playing through 1 and 2 where they are good guys
Mhm.
makes it the reveal of who the villain is great. And
Mhm.
also you can kind of understand them. Suikoden 3 is an incredible narrative. And I love that if you've collected all the characters, it's the only Suikoden game where through the main campaign, you can only get 100 stars of or 104 stars of destiny because the last four are the villains. And you
Mhm.
play through the game from their perspective fully. So it's not just the reveal, it's the developments and why everyone is doing what they are doing, and it's so good. It's so fucking good. It's so good. Oh god. Suikoden 3 is such a good game.
Mhm. Hmm. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Hmm. This is pretty funny. I'm looking at a reset era thread where people are talking about this, and I am seeing one of the fucking I'm seeing Sarah B posted in here. That's funny. Um. Yeah. Hello, Sarah B guy. I don't know. Yeah. Some of a lot of these answers are people just being like, oh, there's like a boss fight where someone's controlled or whatever. It's like, no, like you're not playing the like downfall of like Richter in Symphony of the Night. Like he's just mind controlled. You rescue him. Like it's weird. Um, yeah, a lot of these are just like people come back as villains. It's like, no, not really. Yeah, there's someone else saying you fight Kiryu in Yakuza 7. It's like he's not the villain. He's just,
Yeah,
like,
no, that's just a bad post. You're looking at
yeah.
bad posts, Sean.
A lot of these people are just wrong. I really don't know. I'm trying. I don't know. I mean, God, okay. I'm sick in the fucking head. You know what came to mind? Here's what came to mind. Fucking Vigilante 8.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. One of the guys in Vigilante 8 is a like fucking he's like a fucking Happy Days character And then in Vigilante 8 2, it's revealed that he became evil in the future, and the whole plot of Vigilante 8 2 is him and like his evil corporation showing up in the past and trying to like stop everybody who would stand up to him. So kinda that, but also not really. That's the only thing I could think of. So that's what you're gonna have to take. You're gonna have to take me talking about fucking Vigilante 8 on this podcast again, because that's all I can think of. Fuck you.
You know, it's a fun, thinky thought.
Yeah.
Thinking of who the fuck thinks about Vigilante 8? John Machonsky, that's who.
Me and that one guy who speed runs it, because there is just like one dude speed running it, which is very funny. So yeah, there's at least two people. Well, I guess more than two now because you're all thinking about it. But there is at least two people at all times. It's me and that guy who's speedrunning it. And to wrap this up, we got a question from Lilith. Thank you, Lily. Who says, what's a video game attack name that has always stuck with you, either for its coolness or lameness? And then her choice is Judgment Cut End, is an all-timer. And then her partner said Hellbite from Final Fantasy X. Cool attack names. I mean, it's in the Japanese version, but in Pokemon, the new move Pursuit in Japanese is Crossroads Killing, because it's supposed to be like that thing where samurai would like test their blades on random people that they would meet on the road. It's supposed to be like that. That's a great one.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm thinking about it, and there's a lot of really, really, really fun stuff in 14 that the frustrating thing about it is that it becomes like terminology that everyone starts using. Like, and that's what's frustrating, is like Crimson Dynamo is a really cool name for a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, because it was used once, every time you have to get into the boss's hitbox for an attack, people are like, Dynamo. And it's like, fuck off. I did not do the raids 10 years ago. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, you know, Dynamo and Chariot. It's like, what? What? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Liquid Hell. Really cool thing. I never experienced it when it first came out. I don't know what the fuck you mean. But I really do laugh that there are a bunch of really cool names for things, and they just become like terminology for any time a mechanic like that shows up in the future. People just call it what it was called first. Like Limit Cut.
Yeah, Maverick saying the Demon Fang. Yeah, just like, damn, I must be a genius.
Demon Fang. Demon Fang. Demon Fang.
Oh. I mean, you know, there are some there. I would say that, you know, there's some that are like, I mean, if we're just specifically talking about like names though, because I mean, like the Buster Wolf is a pretty cool name, but also I'm just like, yeah, like that's more the move, like the impact of the move, as well as like the animation and Terry's
look at
voice
Tiger
acting
Knee,
and all that.
Tiger
together.
Uppercut are fucking awesome.
They are cool. I mean, it's fun to just shout out Hadouken or Shoryuken. Like those are just like good, like yelling words, you know. So those are good ones.
Yeah.
Fucking. I mean, yeah. There's some good ones in like Tekken too. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you want your rolling cradle. That's like just a wrestling move, but it's still a cool move.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about Tekken though, is every single one of those is like just the name of a fighting move. And fighting moves have cool names.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of like, I mean, they're like more like mode shifts, but you know, like if I gotta give my No More Heroes shout out. You just like all the like when Travis does like strawberry on the shortcake, or
Fucking Primal Rend. That just sounds rad.
yeah, there's Vicious Rend from Pokemon. Yeah, I mean, I could probably just list a bunch of Pokemon move names.
Vicious Mockery.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of some other like, God, what are some of my other like favorite Pokemon move names? I gotta think. I'm just looking at the list of all Pokemon moves.
Of fucking course. Of course.
I mean, Dragon Rage is a cool name, but like that's a shitty move.
A Flatus Misery.
Crab Hammer. That's such a weird one. What the fuck is going on with that? Who they came up with that one? Octazooka.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
False Swipe is a cool name.
Yeah.
That's a really cool name. Extreme Speed, Ancient Power. Let's see. I'm still looking here. Brick Break.
Falcon Punch.
Luster Purge. That's a great one. Luster Purge. Oh, that's a great one. I mean, if the Falcon Punch is a very simple name. It's a very powerful attack. But I would say that if we're talking about names, but
Falcon Punch, that fucking rules. A simple name can kick ass.
It's good. Meteor Mash, it's a good one. Sky Uppercut, Frenzy Plant, Doom Desire, that's a good one. Close Combat, I mean, Confuse Ray. Drain Punch, that's a weird one.
Revolutionary Rain.
Psycho Cut. Trick Room. That's a good one. Yes, Roar of Time and Spatial Rend. Also just Judgment. I don't know, there's some like cool like signature moves from fucking Nihil Light. Yeah, light that returns to nothing. That's a Mega Zygarde's move. Yeah, I guess we'll. Oh yeah, fucking Make It Rain from Golden Go. That's a classic. Make It Rain. That's a great move. Kowtow Cleave. That's also a really good one.
That's
good. They
did
a lot of good ones. This last gen. Those are really good. I don't know, what was the... Oh yeah, Light that burns the sky. That was all those like Z moves. Yeah. Oh yeah, Let's Snuggle Forever. That was a Mimikyu Z move. That's a good one. Yeah. Let's Snuggle Forever. Trying to see what was the Snorlax one. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it was Snorlax's was Pulverizing Pancake. It was more funny because it was because of the animation, because that was when Snorlax's eyes opened. I remember that. Okay, I'm done reading the list of Pokemon names. I'm sorry. Pokemon move names. But yeah, I guess that'll do it. If anyone in the chat has any questions, you can send them in while I read the stinger. But otherwise, yeah, you can go ahead to our website, which is gamesline.net. Check out stuff that we've written and things that are going to be written in the future, and things that have been uploaded, and things that have been hosted by us. It's just where all kinds of stuff is there for you to peruse. You can follow us on bluesky.app, bsky.app, at gamesline.net as well. And we have our Tumblr, gamesline.tumblr.com. If you like Tumblr, you can go on there. Our VODs are all hosted on youtube.com/@thegamesline, which we just got finished uploading all of our VODs for the for Lily's Signalis playthrough, which that was really special. I'm really glad that I got to share that with her. That was fun. And if you want to watch us do stuff live, it's Gamesline TV on Twitch, which you may be watching that right now. Or maybe not. I don't know. I can't read your mind. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/Gamesline. $3 a month gets you access to stuff a week early. We've been kind of behind on the anime podcast. I feel like I've said like a few times that we were going to record next week, and then we didn't. But we're going to get on that soon. I promise we're going to be on that soon. I know. I'm not going to promise anything, because once I do, then I just break it. And I'm sorry about that. So instead, I'm just going to say we will try our best to do something soon. But please support us anyway.
Yes.
Because we need the money. Our Discord is thegamezone.zone. Type that into your web browser. It'll bring you straight there. You can come hang out with us. You can tell us to watch more anime so we get off our ass and watch the anime. And thank you to Melt Channel /Magic Circuit for our theme song Crush off of the album Magic is Real. If you want to listen to their stuff, it's meltchannel.bandcamp.com or magic-circuit.bandcamp.com. And of course, you can support them anytime, but I would always recommend you do it on the first Friday of every month, because that is Bandcamp Friday, and they get the full cut of the profits. Lorelai, where can people find you?
You can find me on Blue Sky at Judgment Scythe, and eventually, hopefully, I have enough time to come back to streaming more regularly over at twitch.tv/Judgment Scythe. Yeah, that's about it.
And you can find me also on Blue Sky. It's john.gamesline.net. And that's it. That's it. That's kind of all I'm doing now. So, thank you. But yes, thank you so much for listening, everybody. We will be back next week, hopefully, with another episode of the Gamesline podcast. Have a good one.
Have a good night.